So it is me and my old faithful Total Gym 1000 here. And welcome to the land down under, or how should I say it? So this time we are looking at the Total Gym from below. And why I'm doing it this way is that I wanted to explain some of the changes I have made to my glideboard. So the need started actually a long time ago when I just had to replace the cover material and the cushion of the glideboard because the old one was just simply worn out. And at that time I changed the material. I started to use much more dense material than the original glideboard had. Plus, I also increased the size of the glideboard a bit. So, especially what comes to the length of the glideboard, it felt a little bit uncomfortable for myself because I'm relatively tall. I'm 194 centimeters, so it didn't feel quite convenient for all the exercises. For that reason, from the bottom end of the glideboard, I made it around 10 centimeters, so like 4 inches longer than it originally was. And then when I realized at some point that I want to add some resistance, well, the most logical way of adding resistance would be to gain weight and keep on eating more donuts. But I chose a different way, so I decided to add some extra weight to the glideboard instead. And now at this point I realize that I am definitely doing something which is going beyond the let's say specifications of my Total Gym, and therefore I started to take a critical look at the system and think where the system might fail when I'm increasing the weight of the glideboard. And one point which I figured out where there could have been issues is the point where the pulley is attached to the glideboard. So in the original setup, the pulley is basically fixed with this kind of a hook. This is the actual hook from my glideboard, and this hook is made out of steel, and the material thickness is 6 millimeters. And well, of course, it didn't break during the 30 years of me using the Total Gym, so I can't say that it would be like completely wrong. But at the same time, as I'm dreaming of becoming stronger and as I'm adding weight to the glideboard, it just didn't feel right to continue having this kind of fixture. So I wanted to upgrade it. And what I came up with is this kind of, it's essentially a bolt which I have cut, and I am using a safety pin to fix it in its place. So basically, this is how the pulley is being fixed to the glideboard. When I put it in place, you will see. So it is not quite as convenient as using the hook. So there is definitely like an extra step, extra few seconds it takes to get the pulley into its place. But at the same time, I don't have to do it so often that it would be really an issue for me. I might change it at some point, but it doesn't feel like a priority for the time being. In any case, this fixture is definitely much more robust than the original one, so I feel much more comfortable and confident adding weight and using like more force on the glideboard. And you can see here underneath these metal flat bars which I have added. So they are of stainless steel, and they are making the glideboard a lot heavier than the original one. This is why sometimes I have a little bit of a problem using the word glideboard. I end up using slideboard instead, because it feels more like sliding rather than gliding. Maybe I should be calling it a slideshow, I don't know. But in any case, I wanted to also show a little bit of a small presentation of how the glideboard looks like at the moment. So let's go for the presentation and half a minute of music. So, can I feel a clear difference before and after? Yes, I do. And it feels good. So, this is how my glideboard looks like nowadays. If you have any questions or comments about it, please write down below. And I already have some plans for future improvements to my system. If you have any suggestions, go ahead, and hope to see you soon again. Ciao!